These are copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one we're going to be looking at Autistic Audits again and his interaction with a G4S security at the press conference thing in Manchester. But it's the interaction he gets and the fact that the SIA license holders don't actually know the rules of the SIA, what they are holding. But we'll get straight into it, we'll break it down and let's go.
Where's your badge? SIA badge? Where's your SIA badge?
It says I'm SIA.
SIA badge?
Who says I'm SIA?
Well, are you? Because I think you are, and I think you're supposed to have it on display.
It's on display, mate.
So first thing, it's a good point what he has. Who said he is SIA badged? He is an SIA badge holder. Second thing, he contradicts himself almost immediately by saying it is on display. Well, it's not on display. I can't see it nowhere. Autistics is going to point that out in a second. Then they're going to be like, somebody else is going to step in and say it only has to be displayed to a police officer or somebody else, which is nonsense. And I will get into that point when it comes to it.
Where is it?
Are you one of these YouTubers?
Where is it?
vigilantes?
It's no joke. Where is it?
I don't have to camera.
What? You're supposed to have it on display.
What's your YouTube channel?
You're supposed to have it on display.
I'm asking what's your YouTube channel?
And I'm asking you where your card is.
Yeah, right. But
Right. I don't have a
your
YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube. what's your
Well,
YouTube
it's just
channel?
like you don't have a card, I don't have a YouTube channel, do I?
Say?
You don't have a card, I don't have a YouTube channel.
Okay,
Stating
So-
of the law, he doesn't have to show his badge unless the police or an SIA license.
I think that
Okay then, so this guy what's come up said you only have to present it to an officer or the SIA licensing thingy. But there is actually an act. It's there, Section 9 of the Private Security Industrial Act of 2002. Right there. But this is dumbed down for, obviously, the SIA license holders. So let's get into one thing. Right here, conduct for this licensing are: you must wear your license where it can be seen at all times when engaging in designated license activity unless you have reported it stolen, it is in our possession, or the work you are doing requires you not to identify as a license holder. So this section right here is what contradicts them, and this is off the government website. There is a legislation, Section 9, which I'll just jump over. Section 9, there it is. If you want to look at it, pause it now and have a read through. Or go on Google and Google it yourself. So it's wrong straight away. License holders must. It says there you must wear your license where it can be seen at all times when engaging in designated license activity. So they are wrong immediately.
you need to learn what the SIA law and the rules and policies are.
The rules and policies are,
You've
it
interacted
has
with
to
me.
be shown when requested by police or SIA licensing.
No, it doesn't.
Nobody
It's
else.
supposed to be on display.
And it could be on
It's
display.
not on display, is
Right,
it?
I'm not.
Not on
I'm
any
not,
part of him. Is his badge on display?
But who says I'm
Oh,
SIA?
So it seems like this G4S guy is actually stupid. He said it might be on display. What is the definition of display? Well, if you look at the Oxford Language Dictionary, it states putting something in a prominent place in order that it may readily be seen. So, from that itself, it needs to be put in a prominent place where it can readily be seen. And it's not, so it's definitely not on display. Maybe he needs to go back to school and learn a bit more about the definitions of certain words instead of just sprouting out words he doesn't know the definitions of.
understand.
He's SIA,
Who says
though?
I'm SIA?
Who said he's
Because I
SIA,
believe
though?
you are, and you're going to get a complaint because you're a G4S security guard,
Well, I'm not-
right? And I think that you are SIA.
I'm not
Well, we'll
confirmed
see,
I'm
won't we?
SIA.
We
Well,
also
we'll
have
see, won't
stewards
we?
involved with
Enjoy, I hope
G4S
you,
as
hope
well.
you get a few views on your YouTube channel.
Well, I don't need views on my YouTube channel, but you need a card.
But you also need
It's a
consent
criminal
to be
offence, do you know
recorded as
that?
well.
It's not a criminal offence.
Yes, it is a
But
criminal
also,
offence.
But with that attribute,
So the uniform you are wearing gives the impression that you are security. Just like if I was to wear a police uniform, I'd give the impression that I'm a police officer. It works both ways. You are wearing a uniform which gives the impression that you are security, and under that impression, we would believe you had an SIA license. Secondly, he said it's not an offence not to display it. Well, it is an offence under the Private Security Industrial Act of 2001. We've already covered that. It is an offence. Thirdly, it is not a crime to record in public. How many times do we have to say it? You know what I mean? Bloody hell. These people are so stupid. I'm pretty sure they've had memos about all this over and over and over again because they keep on making stupid mistakes.
you also need.
Listen, I've not come up to you. I'm not interested. You've come up to me.
It
for no
doesn't matter.
reason.
You're a security guard,
I'm not a
right?
security.
In public,
I'm not.
you've got a G4S
Yeah,
jacket
I
on.
could be a steward.
You've got a
G4S,
G4S
no,
Could be
thing.
a steward.
So just confirm that then.
Why do I
Because
need
I'm a
to?
concerned member of public
You're
about
not,
you.
You're just a passerby.
No,
Okay, but
I'm
in
not.
that
I'm a
aspect-
concerned.
Yes, he was just a passerby, and then he become a concerned member of the public when he noticed you are dressed like security with no SIA badge on display. That's when he become a concerned member of the public.
Member of
concerned that
public.
you're recording
You're just
without
a
So I'm a
No,
concerned
you
member
can-
of public
you can
because
record.
because you're not.
In that aspect,
actually
we're
denying
concerned
it.
that you're recording
Then I'm gonna
without
take it that you
without
are.
our permission.
Right, mate.
Well,
In that attribute.
well,
we give your
again, you're
concerns-
wrong on that law again, aren't you?
No. As you just stated regarding your concerns, I'll introduce my concerns. You're recording us
Yeah.
without our permission,
Right.
which can be seen as reconnaissance.
All right then.
So
okay,
in
then.
theory, we could phone the police.
Go on then.
That too.
Go on then.
And you
I'll
could
wait
be
here.
arrested.
I'll actually wait here for you.
What, like
Go
these
on.
police officers that are behind you?
Yeah, go on. Tell them. I'm
Well,
filming
there's
in public.
147.
Come and arrest me, Uncle Sam. I'm filming in public.
So again, the words I think he is looking for is hostile reconnaissance, which is still not an offence, is it? Reconnaissance is not an offence. Recording in public is not an offence. That's why these officers just walked by and didn't do nothing. Made these security look like absolute buffoons.
Filming them without their
Covered as well,
permission.
it can be classed as reconnaissance.
So you've been an arsehole, you've been a dickhead. Got nothing to do with the law whatsoever.
Open your face.
Because I want to. You should cover yours because you're ugly. And so should you.
Well, that's your opinion.
Yeah, I know. They're not wearing their SIA badges, at least he isn't.
So that's the end of that interaction. Like I said, in it, G4S must be stupid or something. I don't know how many times I've had memos sent out to them on about auditors and make sure you're doing the right thing and blah, 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 blah. They're getting given a license under the Private Security Industrial Act, and they don't actually understand what the license requires them to do while holding it. They make up lies. They're so offended. It's just ridiculous. And like I said, he was just a passerby and he'd become a concerned citizen when he sees somebody dressed as security but with no license, just like I would if I seen somebody dressed as a police officer with no FLF numbers and stuff. You're going to become concerned, especially with everything what's happening. But that's just my opinion. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video. It does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.